Starring June Lockhart, Hugh Riley, John Provost as Timmy, and, of course, Lassie.
Is it about time you called it a day?
Yeah, you know, it really has been a good day. I got all the lambs sorted out.
Huh?
You know, it could be you might get a new dress without waiting to see how it turned out.
Waiting to see how it turns out is half the fun of sewing.
Timmy asleep?
Yes, Timmy and Lassie. I had to threaten them. I said they couldn't go with you in the morning unless they went to sleep right away. They wanted to wait up for you to make sure you'd take them.
You know, he doesn't know that it's just as much fun for me to have them along. It's a long, long ride into Capital City. Come to think of it, I am pretty tired. Well, if Houston knows that I represent the Grange, that should be about 200 lambs altogether. All choice quality. You know, we should get top market price for them.
Well, business is beyond me. I mean, if you have more lambs to sell, shouldn't the price be lower? Supply and demand?
Ordinarily. But if we're an important source to Houston, it's to his advantage to treat us right. Tell Timmy I'm sorry you couldn't wait for him. I knew he'd never wake up in time.
Surprise! Surprise! I finished my breakfast before you even got up.
Well, you certainly fooled me that time. I thought I was going to have to drive into Capital City alone. Bye, dear.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Mom.
Goodbye, dear.
Okay.
Be a good boy now.
Well, I'm sorry, Paul, but I'm all bought up on lambs.
Phil, we've never even considered another market. You've always been our outlet.
Well, I know your problem, and I wish I could help, but, well, I just don't need any more lambs.
I still don't see where you can get prime lambs at a better price.
Well, I've got a new foreman. He does most of my buying. He's got his own contacts. Oh, Joe.
Huh?
Do you mind coming down here a minute?
Sure, Mr. Houston.
Joe, I'd like to meet a friend of mine. This is Paul Martin, Joe Morgan.
Hello,
Hi.
Mr. Martin.
Paul has a ranch over Calverton Way, and he also represents the Grange there.
Oh?
I was just telling him that you've been doing all my buying now, and that you got me a deal on all the lambs I needed at a price he couldn't match.
Well, that's right, Mr. Martin. See, I got a friend up north. He promised us all the sheep we could handle. So naturally, I made a deal with him.
Would you mind telling me how much you're paying?
Well, frankly, yes. Below the market price, so I'd rather not quote it.
Well, Phil, you've knocked the bottom out of us.
I'm sorry, Paul, but, well, that's the way it is.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Martin. If the situation changes, I'll let you know. Someone tell you could come in here, young man?
Uh-huh. My dad. That's him over there. Talking to Mr. Houston.
Oh, you're Mr. Martin Jr., huh?
Uh-huh. How come you have a goat in there with the sheep?
Oh, him? We call him a Judas goat. Sheep will follow a goat. He'll lead them right into the slaughterhouse for us.
Gosh, that's pretty mean.
Well, that's what happens when you're dumb. Sheep are dumb. That's why it's better to be smart. Like a goat.
Thank you, Mrs. Tinling. I'm back in again. Well, Paul, how are you?
Hi, Bud.
And Timmy.
And Lassie?
Lassie? I didn't see her. Well, I should have known.
Bud, I've got to run over to the bank for a few minutes. Is it all right if I leave Timmy and Lassie with you?
Anytime. Anytime. No need to hurry back.
Thanks a lot. And, you two behave yourselves.
Is it all right if Lassie and I look around, Mr. Thomas?
Sure it is. Make yourself at home.
Thanks. Hi, Polly. Hi, Polly.
Well, Miss Lassie, just so you don't take your trade elsewhere, Yes, sir. There's nothing like a satisfied customer.
Here you go. Come on. Come on. I'll leave it there. Puppies, come here. Look at the puppies, Lassie. Can you talk? I can. Hi. Can you talk? Look at the baby kittens. Silent dog whistle.
What's that?
A silent dog whistle. That's silly.
Well, not really, Timmy.
Well, what good is a whistle if you can't hear it?
Just you watch. I'll show you.
It's all right, Lassie. I know you can hear it. But what good is it, Mr. Thomas?
Well, for instance, where people have to walk their pets in the city, they can whistle for their dogs at night without disturbing the neighbors. But, oh, yes, it carries for a longer distance, too.
I see.
And not only that, but you can take a smart dog like Lassie there and teach her to take all her commands from the silent dog whistle. That way, it's a kind of a secret between you and Lassie. See what I mean?
Uh-huh. Mr. Thomas?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to buy one of those dog whistles. But don't tell Dad. I'm going to surprise him and Mom. I'm going to teach Lassie just like you said. Is that enough?
Exactly correct. I won't say a word.
Dad,
Yes, son?
you didn't get the loan, did you?
No? What makes you think so?
Well, I can tell when you're worried. And you were worried when that man didn't buy our sheep. And you're more worried now. I can tell.
Oh, I was just thinking, that's all. You see, banks have to be very businesslike. They've got to have a lot of information before they lend you any money. There are forms to fill out, things to do. Takes a little time.
But what are you going to do in the meantime?
Why don't you just leave that to your dad, huh? It's my job to figure out a way to take care of all our problems. And I'll do it. Right?
Right. Night, Dad.
What's bothering her?
She did that once before, the other night. It's weird.
It gives me goosebumps. What's the matter, girls?
Well, anyway, she stopped now. So how about going to bed,
Night, Mom.
Good night, dear.
Come on, Lassie.
Where the devil is that goat?
I don't know. The sheep must be in the far corner of the field.
I'll give this whistle another couple of blows. Maybe that'll hurry him up.
What's the matter, girl? What's the matter?
Was that Lassie again?
Uh-huh. She must be having nightmares, even if she's not asleep. See? Whatever has been bothering her has gone away, just like before.
No. Well, both of you now, quiet down and get some sleep.
All right, girl. Now we'll try it. No, Lassie. That means sit and stay. Come here, girl. No, Lassie. You're only supposed to come when I blow the signal. Understand? Now you stay here. Come here, girl. That's it, girl. Now you got it, Lassie. Before you do dishes, would you both come outside? Lassie and I have something we want to show you. Please?
Well, all right. One thing about dishes, they'll always wait for you.
All right. Now you and Dad stay here and watch. Come on, Lassie. Okay, get around here. Come on. Okay, now you stay here.
Well, what is this, a theatrical performance?
Well, sort of. You see, Lassie's learned how to spell.
Spell?
You know all of her tricks.
Well, most of them.
Well, just spell one. And Lassie'll do it, without my telling her to.
All right. L-I-E-D-O-W-N.
All right, come on, Lassie. That's a good girl. You did just fine.
Oh, it's wonderful,
It's a wonderful show, Timmy. Well, Timmy, I still can't figure out how you did it, but it's quite a performance.
First thing you know, Lassie will be teaching Timmy tricks.
Hey, look at Lassie.
What's she doing, giving an encore?
Okay, Timmy, enough's enough.
Honest, Dad, I don't know why she's doing it.
Okay, now, Timmy, didn't I say that you'd thought of enough tricks for Lassie? It's time to think about going to bed.
But Lassie's doing them by herself. I didn't tell her to.
Oh, he's got something up his sleeve.
Yeah, you were right.
Well, what is it?
It's a silent dog whistle. That's why I made Lassie do all her tricks. But see, I didn't give her any signal. Dad has a whistle, but she did one anyway. What is it, Lassie? Are you being such a smarty that you're trying to teach me tricks?
I think she's just showing off.
Okay, here's your whistle, Timmy.
Come on, now, it's time for bed. Come on, Lassie, you too.
Okay, that's enough from here.
What do you mean? We can fill the truck up here.
Now we'll get the rest of the load from the Martin farm. Just down the road. He's got some prize lambs. Let's go. All right. You get started on the fence. I'll be fixing a rear tire in case anybody comes along.
Next time I'm supposed to read your mind. Is that it? We'll sure fool the kids tomorrow, won't we?
And maybe I can try some out-of-state markets. They might need lambs. The longer we keep them, the less we'll get for them.
Lassie! Lassie!
Now, what's all this about? I thought you'd be asleep by now.
I was getting ready for bed, but now Lassie's not there.
Well, I didn't see her come in here. What, did you, Paul?
No. You hiding under here, girl?
Nope, she's not there. I guess she went out for a while.
The dog barked. So what? Farm dogs are always barking.
So you finally decided to come back, did you? What is it? Okay, okay. Not so loud. I'm hurrying. How much farther is it, Lassie?
I don't like that dog barking so close.
It's the Martin kid's collie. Make like you're busy. Start fixing that fence just in case.
It's just somebody with a flat tire. Lassie thought something was wrong.
Yeah, it's just a flat tire.
I could get my dad to help.
Well, thanks a lot. We can manage.
Sometimes I help my dad change his tires.
Why don't you run along home, kid?
Yeah. Even your dog's gone home.
No, she hasn't. She probably saw a rabbit. I can get her. This is a silent dog whistle. I train Lassie with it. She'll be right back.
Timmy,
Timmy, is there something wrong?
you all right?
Lassie brought me. I thought she was doing her tricks, but she was trying to tell me they had a flat tire. He's from the stockyard.
Oh, sure. Can I help you with the tire?
Oh, no, thanks. We're just ready to leave.
Whose goat is that?
It's the Judas goat from the stockyards.
Leading our lambs.
Hey, you get away from there. Get him.
Let go, Lassie. Get over there and I'll let you have it. Good girl, Lassie. Now guard him. You! Get over there. You get your lambs from upstate, huh? The only thing you'll get from the state is a jail sentence. Now head for the house. And don't try anything. Lassie won't like it.
Dad, do you have to go to Capital City today?
No. I telephoned Mr. Houston, and he said it wasn't necessary. And he agreed to take all the lambs we have from now on.
Imagine those men training a goat to help them steal lambs.
Oh. And then selling the lambs to Mr. Houston.
It sure was lucky I bought this whistle at the pet store.
It sure was, son.
You and Lassie put it to good use, too.